So, good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 6 of connection, and I'm liking it. I'm liking the steady, powerful safety that's emerging in my body in the sense of committing to something really small and actually really holding that promise to myself, or you're like doing that thing for myself. Yeah, I'm liking it. Um, Often I'll make big commitments and then I can't get to them, and then I feel really disappointed and all that kind of stuff. This is really sweet. So get your little book and just close your eyes and just check in with the sense of you in this moment, the sense of feeling tone or felt sense or something in your body in this moment. How would you describe this? As something in nature, or a weather forecast, or an animal, or what's this like? Write it down. Next one is, where's your wellness? Where in your body in this moment can you sense or feel or connect to wellness, okayness, comfort, ease, that your right foot's just doing what a right foot should? Very simple. What just feels normal in a good way? Write it down. And what small actionable step could you take? 5 minutes of something, doing or not doing, being. I don't think there's not a not being. hmm. What could you do today that would resource you, cultivate a sense of wellness in you, bring you closer to something that you align to or intend to? Fantastic. So come, stand on your mat. Come. Come stand on your mat. And just begin to roll down through your spine. So softening into your knees. And yesterday we looked at that idea of honey. And so let the weight of you, so do you travel in front of the weight, or do you travel with the weight of your spine? Like, let the weight of you be in the sensations of what you're doing. So as I drop forward, I allow myself to round more and more and more. And then when I've rounded enough, suddenly I feel, oh, there's that tone and that connection. And then I travel with that tone downwards. So I'm intensifying the sense of my body as I do that. And then travel back up. It should feel well, it should feel wholesome. Nice. So just standing tall, just round your shoulders forward. And then pull your shoulders back. Round your shoulders forward. Dropping your head, pull your shoulders back. My head automatically lifts. One more time. Round your shoulders forward and pull your shoulders back. Nice. We'll do the same movement with our hands. So round your shoulders forward. Pause. Nice. Pull your shoulders back. Reach your hands back behind you. Push down into your feet. Nice. Round your shoulders forward. Sit a bit down into your bum. Bend your knees. So now I'm including the lower back and the pelvis in the movement. And then standing tall, pull your arms back. And again, round your shoulders forward, drop your head. It's like we're in a cat pose as we do this. And then arching your back, pull your hands back. Nice. Last time. Round your shoulders forward, reach your arms forward. Pause. I'm sitting deeply down. I have a sense of the whole of my spine. So it's almost like I'm pushing my spine backwards and reaching my fingers forward. I'm counterbalancing the weight of me. Nice. And then standing tall, reach your arms back. Really push down into your legs. Cool. Stand forward to the front of your mat. So feeling like honey, we're going to continue this idea. Nice. Standing tall, the sense of your feet on the floor. And then reach your arms wide. And each moment is an expression of fullness and wholeness in your body. And then bending your elbows, bending your knees, rolling forward, all the way down. Have that sense of tone, that moving like honey. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Pause there. That's really filling through the front of your body as you draw forward. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Pausing there. I did it the wrong way around, but that's okay. Left foot back. Really sinking in and keep lengthening. So I have a sense of my back leg is lengthening more and more. My front knee is pouring forward. My lengthening is deep in my belly, deep in my hips. Drop your left knee to the floor. Rise up. I'm going to keep my toes tucked under. It's a more comfortable way for me to be. Right hand on your right thigh, left hand on your hip, and then tuck your pelvis forward. So the opposite would be stick your bum out and arch your back. Or pull your hips forward, tuck your tailbone under. And as you do that, the front of your left thigh will really engage. So just pause there. Really feel the front of your left thigh is engaging because you're tucking your tailbone under. Draw your navel towards your spine. Nice. Bend your left elbow and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. And just reach and reach and reach and feel the extension of your hip up into your fingertips. Nice. Bring your left elbow so that your fingers are touching your shoulder. And then touch your right knee with your left elbow. And then pull your left elbow back into lawnmower. And as you move, you can slide your right hand back to your right hip. How would you make this really smooth and deep in your spine? Slow the movement down. One last time. Both hands to the floor, lengthen your back leg. Step back into your plank. Drop your knees to the floor. Drop both knees down. Or drop your belly down. Reach your hands back behind you. And then squeeze through your bum, lift through your toes. Reach your fingers back and lift your head. Just breathe into your belly as you reach and lengthen. Keep your chin tucked in. That sense of the back of your head is moving towards your feet. Nice. Hands to the floor. Push back into your cat. Begin to travel. So rounding as you sit back. Arching as you travel forward. Rounding, sitting back. Arching, traveling forward. Other direction. Arching, traveling back. Rounding, coming forward. Arching, traveling back. Rounding, coming forward. Push back, downward dog. Lengthen back through your heels. Have a sense of connecting into the power of the whole of your body. Nice. Bend your knees to the floor. Step your left foot forward to the front of your mat. Bring your left elbow to your left knee. Lift your back knee and then turn your right foot at a 45-degree angle so your foot is flat to the floor, and bring your right hand to your right hip. So that same idea as before. So we'll start off by sticking our bum backwards. And as a result, our torso drops forward, and we're just avoiding everything about our hips as we do this, okay? And now draw your shoulders backwards and feel length through the front of your torso. Draw your left knee towards the left. Push down into the baby toe side of the right foot. And then tuck your tailbone forward and draw your navel towards your spine. And there should feel like you can connect to and engage with the deep ligaments, the deep muscles of the inner thighs, of your hips, of your belly. Breathing into it. Really slowing things down. Nice. Turning towards the floor. Just look down towards the floor. Your right shoulder will face the floor. We were doing this yesterday, but in seated. Draw your right shoulder back. Lean into your hips. Draw your right shoulder forward. Draw your right shoulder back. One more time. Right shoulder goes forward. Right shoulder goes back. Cool. So you can keep your elbow on your knee and slowly start to hop your right foot forward, all the way forward to the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Right. I'll go to the other side. So, other side. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down, moving like honey in your body, really feeling the each moment as you unfold, as you connect hands to your shins, lengthen through the spine and looking forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Bring your right knee to the floor, left hand, left thigh, rising up. And I'm quite high. I'm not leaning forward, so I don't have that sense of a lunge feeling about it. Instead, I'm directly over my right knee. Right hand to your right hip. Tuck your tailbone forward. Draw your navel towards your spine, and automatically you will feel things getting like more connected, more toned. Bring your fingers to the front of your shoulder, lift your elbow up, and then extend your arm up towards the ceiling. Draw your navel towards your spine. Nice. Bend your elbow to your, bring your fingers to your shoulder. Draw your right elbow to your left knee. And then pull your elbow back into lawnmower. Have a sense of the stability through that right thigh. I'm keeping the right thigh really steady as I move. I have a sense of tucking my tailbone forward. Really engaging with the stability, the strength. One more time. Nice. From here, bring your right hand down, left hand down, lengthen your back leg. Step back into your plank. And drop your knees to the floor, lower all the way down. Pause. Nice. Bring your hands underneath your head and then lift your right thigh up, or your right leg or your right foot, and then lower it down. And then lift your left leg, foot up, and then lowering it down. I'm just going to go for a walk. So there's two different ways you can do this. One is that you keep your hips really square to the floor. The other is that you let yourself tilt as you rise and that you rock a bit more. Both are good. It's more, can you strengthen through your body as you lift? Breathing into your belly. So whichever one you're doing, are you rocking or are you staying square? Do the other one. Just feel the difference. Nice. Elbows to the floor, push back. Cat pose, rolling into your cat pose. Hearing it, feeling it, moving like honey. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Tuck your toes under, push back. Just feel the deep of you as you lengthen, as you reach, as you connect. Nice. Step your right foot forward. Either drop your knees to the floor and then step forward, or whatever way you do. Hop, skip, jump, step forward. Right elbow, right thigh. Turn your left foot so it's at a 45-degree angle, flat on the floor. And then start off by leaning your bum back and your torso forward. So my head is way forward of my foot. And then lean your torso back so that my head is now over my foot and left hand is on my hip. Push into the baby toe side of the left foot. Draw the right knee towards the right. Lengthen and engage through the front of your body. Have a sense of leaning backwards and really inhabiting the back of your body in strength. Lengthening the front. Turn towards the floor, face the floor with your left shoulder. And then turn towards the left floor. Left floor. Left. One last deep sense of connecting. Nice. Keep your elbow on your knee and begin to hop the back foot forward. Hop, 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 hop. All the way forward. So stand with your feet a little bit apart. Reach your hands forward and begin to sit down into a chair. Like how low of a chair could you sit on? And then rising up. Stretch to your legs, squeeze through your bum. And then as we go, we're sticking our bum out and we're arching our back. That's what we're doing in the beginning. There's this sense of really sitting back and arching and then coming down. So if this chair was really close to you, so you have to sit your bum down towards your heels, keep your chin, your tailbone tucked under, and try and sit down straight with your spine. And then rise up. One more time, like you're trying to sit down onto your heels. Pause. Rise. Sit down on your bum, all the way down. Stretch your legs out long. So for this movement here, if you have a little pillow, if you have a block, if you have a book, we'll be sitting on our bum and we'll be moving. So if you know that your lower back gets tired when you're sitting on the floor, then grab something. Oh, just to say, I've just gotten a load of these guys, these things here, these meditation cushions, yoga cushions, and so I'm selling them, and bolsters if anybody wants them. So sit on your mat and then cross your ankles so that your right leg is forward and your left leg is back. And I'm walking my feet out towards the edges and dropping my knees down. Sit up tall. And so in country dancing, so start by country dancing. So country dancing, my two thumbs are facing towards the ceiling in the beginning, and the right thumb drops down and the left thumb sticks over my shoulder. And then the left thumb drops down and back, and my right hand over my right shoulder. So country dancing. It's so much easier to just say, do some country dancing. So just feel that. Feel your shoulder blades and the sides of your body. So we're going to use the action of, so just bring your left hand to the floor beside you and lift your right thumb up. And we're going to do one-handed country dancing where your arm drops back. And then drop your head down in the direction of the left knee. And then come back up. Do it again. Arm drops back. Head drops down towards the left knee. So we're going to try it with our hand on the right knee. So same action. My elbow's dropping forward. My head is dropping down. So I have this, it's this elbows moving forward feeling. And as I do that, I'm feeling this really gorgeous sense of my rib cage, my shoulder blade, the back of my waist, the deep side of my spine. And my hand is rolling backwards while resting on my knee, but it's still, there's something about the stability of the contact with my hand on my knee that's creating something. Nice. Try the other side. Left leg on the outside. Start with just country dancing. Dance to your inner country tunes. And begin to focus on what the left arm is doing as it goes back. What is that action? Is this side easier or is it harder for your left arm? Bring your right hand to the floor, drop your head down to the right knee, let your left arm travel back and your elbow forward. Your hand goes back, your elbow goes forward. Hand goes back, elbow goes forward. And then we're going to bring our hand to our knee and do the same movement. My elbow is dropping forward. It's just so nice. So our scapula is sitting like a little saddle, like this, the way a saddle sits on a horse. And it kind of sits, the whole girdle of the shoulders sits on top of the rib cage. So right now we're gliding the scapula really deeply on the back of our rib cage. It's just really nice. Nice. So bring the soles of your feet together, your knees apart. We're going to do double. So hands to your knees. And now drop your head down towards the left. Right elbow comes forward. Drop your head down towards the right. Left elbow comes forward. One more time each side. Nice. Sitting up tall, hold on to your shins, lengthen through your spine. And then take your right hand and reach it straight forward as far as you can. Like, how far out could you offer a marshmallow? Nice. And then reach your marshmallow towards the left. How far to the left could you offer something? How far to the right can you offer something? Nice. And then straight up towards the ceiling. Reaching up, saying, "Hi, marshmallows here." And coming back to center. Nice. Other side. So sitting up tall, your hands are strong, and then turn your palms towards the ceiling, and then offer as far forward as you can. Thanks. And then offer over towards the right. Thank you so much. Offer to the left. Arms straight up towards the ceiling. Marshmallows here. Hold on to your shins, sitting up tall. Nice. Great. So come lie on your back, all the way down. Hands to your heart. And as you're resting your hands on your heart, just sway your knees from side to side. And just think about the thing that you've committed to today. What kind of a strategy would you need to lay down in place that you will achieve? Is achieve the right word? Arrive, aspire, obtain, keep your promise, whichever word works for you. How will you keep your promise to yourself? I said it a few days ago, one of my favorite quotes. Self-love is built on the promises we keep to ourselves. It creates an inner sense of safety. Stretch your legs out long or squeeze your knees in towards your chest. A sense of inner safety and inner reliance. When we begin to say, I'm going to do this thing for myself, and then we do it. And so you're already here, which is amazing. Amazing. I worked out this really funny thing. Oh, watch this. Where's my mask on? There you go. Sometimes I think about different ways to use the studio, and I was thinking, oh, there's that thing, where sometimes you see it where there's all these TVs in a shop, and so that was my moment of, oh, I could do that with my studio. So just to say, it's €10 for the month, and donations, contributions, subscriptions are really necessary and important for this business and this intention, this thing that myself and my sister are doing. So if you want to find out more, contact info@nother.com, and we will tell your friends, tell your WhatsApp groups, tell people, that there's this wonderful yoga going on, and that, yeah, come join us and see what happens. So thank you so much for being here. Such a pleasure. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. So Slán be well, be awesome, be you. And yeah, biggie intach. Lovely. Slán. Oh, wrong button. Great. Ciao, Slán.